We have to make the case through stories about the real value of public libraries.
Libraries hold a lot of importance in our communities. They offer a lot of programs and a lot of assistance that a lot of people aren't even aware of. So the more that librarians can get this information out, the more that we can share it, the more people they can help.
Cobb County Libraries were the first public libraries in Georgia to host Vision to Learn.
An event like this, kids would get an appointment, they would show up, they would come get their initial screening. If it's seen fit by the doctor, they would get their exam. If the doctor says they need glasses, they would get to pick out their frames here on the clinic, and then they would get a free pair of glasses, and it's 100% free for the families.
When we announced to our community that we were doing free public screenings in our local libraries of our children, the response was overwhelming. There are so many stories, and we've got to make sure the decision makers and those people involved in impacting policy hear those stories in our libraries.
I pitched this story in an email to Merida Daily Journal reporters and editors. The day of the event, while I'm there in Mapleton, Georgia, at the South Cobb Regional Library, the reporter leaves me a voicemail.
Hey, this is Ross Williams with the Merida Daily Journal. I'm writing up a brief on the Vision to Learn program going on. Just had a few quick questions.
Half an hour later, 45 minutes later, here's the reporter and the chief photographer in the parking lot walking to the stories.
If you want to know what's happening at your local library, then you're going to go to your local news source. So I think there's always going to be a need for that. People are always going to want to know what's going on in their backyard and in their own communities.
So the next morning, I discovered Cobb County Public Libraries is on the front page, Vision to Learn. Obviously, there's professional satisfaction in that, but I was also happy for the children.
Any major feature we share on social media, and usually as soon as it goes online, it's programmed to hit social media as well, so Facebook, Twitter. We also, on our tracker, can see where our visitors are actually coming from. A lot of times, we have a lot more people coming in from social media than we even do from our homepage.
As we hosted Vision to Learn at South Cobb, I was saying, good to see you, thank you for coming out and for your photography here today. Tomorrow there's going to be a Harry Potter event, and you might want to check that out. It's going to be colorful scenes and all that. The day after that, Cobb County Libraries, again, we're on the front page.
We're getting hundreds of email and phone pitches a day. But if you really feel passionate about something and really feel like it would be a great story, then be persistent with that. So tell us, no, I really think this is a great story. I would really like for you guys to look into it, and here's why.
It's a place where we come together as a community to be excited about both who we are and what we want to be.
Local media seek stories, and we have to challenge ourselves and be encouraged and be positive. That Storytime event that you're hosting is at once a nice story of children, but it's also can be a story of early literacy, community engagement. A craft class, a knitting class is a hobby, it's fun, but it can also be turned into a story about seniors' engagement, social isolation, positive connections that families make.
All of us are part of this fabric of the community. Sometimes we've got to get outside this little bubble that we have and really think about what are the stories and the inspiration and the partnerships that occur through this.